are the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Wesley Matthews. At center, Brooke Lopez. At small forward, Chris Middleton. At the other guard, Drew Holiday. At the other forward position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. Now introducing the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 36, Marcus Smart. At power forward, at 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. At center, number 44, Robert Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team, that is the Boston Celtics.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for the Celtics, Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 3. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Brown outside. And the dunk by Brown.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Now here's Giannis. Middleton outside. And Holiday has it in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sinks that one from the post.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Now the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Here's Lopez following the bucket by the Celtics. And here's Matthews, the 3, knocks down the three ball.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Now here's Williams. Out left to the wing. Here's Horford. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. On the wing, Holiday lets the three fly. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
The Celtics have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Holiday. Now the pass to Lopez.
2 minutes remaining.
Dish now to Middleton.
2 minutes.
Left side, out of Kumbo. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Allen's checked in for the Bucks.
In for the Bucks, Grayson Allen.
Smart kicks to Brown. Stolen by Allen. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way.
Horford.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. And it's wide in for Smart. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Portis.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
Williams, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Portis against Williams. Knocked away. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Good on the bucket. That's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Inside, here's Williams. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Giannis outside. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. No coverage that time.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Middleton for and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
A good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. Makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else you can't help but notice in tonight's game is just how strongly they've been taking the ball to the basket. They're not sitting back. They're not playing passive. They're going hard to the rim.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Daniel Tice out there with Williams. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Here's Nora. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Portis trying to free himself. Nora, that's good.
Assist from
Nora's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Here's Pritchard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Back to Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down. I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Horford comes in for Williams. Brown, he's checked in for Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Derek White. Giannis is double. Middleton the pass to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. Giannis dishes to Ibaka. Nailed from three-point land. Ibaka's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Over in the corner, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Brown outside. Going inside. And the dunk by Brown.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
On the wing, Holiday. Giannis kicks to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And they double up Giannis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
That jump shot looking better and better from Giannis. When he gets in a rhythm, he becomes dangerous.
7-foot shot. And it's Brown missing. Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Bucks on top. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points and 1 assist. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, now forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that's a wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. Holiday out there with Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Giannis. 18 points for him. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 20.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
The kick out to Brown. Drills it from outside.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Drew Holiday. That's his first personal foul.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Here's Tatum after Drew Holiday's score. Tatum's shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Portis. Holiday left side. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Brown against Allen. Tatum looking around. And the shot goes down. Tatum's got 5.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Portis. Allen outside. Portis, the bounce pass. Middleton finds Lopez. That one falls. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pritchard passes to Tice. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Over in the corner, Allen. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And that one, good. He has 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Allen outside. Passes it to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. It's Allen on the wing. Shoots over Brown. The shot will not fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Lets it go from 11. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Williams. White is out there with Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's White. Pass to Williams. Back to White. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Remains Boston ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And inside the line. There's Williams. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Antetokounmpo finds Ibaka. Here's Connaughton. Aston Worrell. Here is Ibaka. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Count that bucket. Giannis has got 22.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
To the paint. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics answers.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here is Ibaka following the basket by Jaylen Brown.
2 minutes.
And here's Matthews for the three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Smart. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Williams. Shot is good off the back rim.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're up by 6. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Lopez powering through that time.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Trailing here by 8. And there's the drive.
Bucks foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And also, they've been very committed to just this hard-charging, attacking style of offense. A lot of points tonight coming off of penetrating the gaps on defense.
And Brown drops them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Outside Matthews. Giannis against Horford. And to Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes. 26 points for Giannis.
The way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket, that helped.
And the pass to Williams. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brown with the bounce pass. And the rejection by Giannis. Milwaukee's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. Boston again missing. So it's the Bucks now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Middleton can't get it to go. Smart passes the Brown. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
His second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
So much talk about Lopez and how much he has changed his game to fit the modern NBA. And I think what's most impressive is not just the ability to shoot the ball, but the ability to be effective while shooting the 3 ball. Brook Lopez has worked hard to do that.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 7. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Matthews.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Sam Hauser.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Sam Hauser. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. From deep 3-point range, it's off. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.